When does the bullshit end? Cause I wake up in the morning, gotta do it again. Go to sleep, go to work, and just do it again. Damn. Can't pretend, cause when you stand out, it's hard to blend. And what I stand for, don't fold or bend. Cause I heard real folks still got too many friends. Cause when you speak the truth, then you tend to offend. So, while I grip the pen, Lord, please have mercy on me. Amen.
It's time for my people to come together and rise up. Word up, man. Voting ain't gonna help us, man. Marching ain't gonna help us, man. Protesting ain't gonna help us, man.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me. Cops killing niggas, man. Word up, man. Voting ain't gonna help us, man. Marching ain't gonna help us, man. Protesting ain't gonna help us, man.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me. Gray skies overhead just isn't looking likely, but I try to do the right thing like Spike Lee, and I talk to God, the one and almighty. Lord, please have mercy on me.
Have mercy on me. Yeah.
Lord, please have mercy on me.
Have mercy on me.
Have mercy on
Man, this
me.
shit ain't no joke, man. This shit ain't no joke. Like the boy cried wolf, I ain't blowing no smoke. You don't gotta look far to see it ain't no hope in this fucked up world. I'm just trying to stay afloat. I grew up in the ghetto in the middle of the streets, H-E-L-L, the belly of the beast. Thanksgiving came around, I wasn't having no feast when the landlord talking about breaking our lease. Goddamn, what's next? My girl broke with your boy and she did it in a text that if I couldn't have nothing that I could have love besides love for the money and selling these drugs. Sometimes it seems like it's the only way out, but every day I'm getting older and it's getting played out. Can't end up in the pen trying to find a way out. Lord, forgive me for my sins, what my heart gave. My dad died, biggest loss I ever had to take. He a big part of the reason I'm the man I am today. And moving on was a move I wasn't trying to make, but I got sons now, so I gotta lead them not astray. And even though success is looking unlikely, I stay mighty and pray nightly and remain doing the right thing like Spike Lee, which is hard in this life for a nigga like me. All my life I had to fight like my name's Sophia. Always had heart and in my heart was no fear. Boy, I stayed in some trouble always stayed near. When you black in America, that's all you cold here, I can't lie. Some days I want to break down and cry for me and my people that's fighting to stay alive. Cause living ain't living when you living to survive. Guess we living in hell till the heavens arrive. Now I mean,
What it's like for a nigga like me.
like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me. Gray skies overhead just isn't looking likely, but I try to do the right thing like Spike Lee, and I talk to God, the one and almighty. Lord, please have mercy on me.
Have mercy on me. Yeah.
Lord, please have mercy on me.
Have mercy on me.
Have mercy on me. What it's like in this life for a nigga like me. Every day I gotta fight my demons. Wake up, thank God I'm breathing. Cause all nightmares, America's dreaming. Trying to find a way to make it while surrounded by heathens. No stress long as I got a coat and I'm eating. I I'm blessed and I know the Most High's the reason. But my heart's bleeding through my sleeve is seeping. For all the things that I've been peeping. Type of shit make you say fuck it and sleeping. Cause while you was sleeping during the evening, for brothers got gunned down over the weekend. Stretched out in the streets left leaking. Laid out white sheet moms grieving. All lives gotta have more meaning than another nigga dead in the paper I'm reading. Baby mama bitching every time that you're speaking. Talking like she gonna take the kids as she's leaving. How we go from kids to ending up in the deep end. Sink or swim, lose or win, saint or sin. Where does the change begin? And when does the bullshit end? Cause I wake up in the morning, gotta do it again. Go to sleep, go to work, and just do it again. Damn. Can't pretend, cause when you stand out, it's hard to blend. And what I stand for, don't fold the bend. Cause I heard real folks don't got too many friends. Cause when you speak the truth, then you tend to offend. So, while I'm gripping this pen, Lord, please have mercy on me. Amen.
It's time for my people to come together and rise up. The only way we gonna take our royalty back, man, is if we do just that, man. Take it back. Kwame Yashala, nigga. Time for us to rise out of our oppression. A wise man told me each one teach one. So I need you to reach out to your brothers and sisters and teach them, man. There's no reason we should still be getting hung from trees in this day and age, man. Lord, please have mercy on me.
All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, this and that for life. I'm always for life, nigga, this a blood oath. Hey, yo, Madara, here go a clash for you, my nigga. 140 for the rebel. The world turned its back on me. I'm a cripple. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Ain't no way out, I tell you once. Don't pray for nothing, sin and curse. We can't forgive what's forbidden. Remain in them trenches. Trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the times that I did. If rank is given, have your respect to your apprentice. Be about your business. Disloyalties and death sentence. Look, trying to pick up with a blind fail. They said there'll be many mansions. I'm just grinding for my time share. Them devils ain't playing fair. They hunt you like Van Pelt. But ain't no getting out the game like Jumanji. Or if you take that oath, it's a Dundee. Try to deal death to a priest, you won't make it out in one piece. So you can stand, just make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times, and it's death do us part. No. So how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people go this zone. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Ain't no more guessing, ain't no more questions. Make sure my election till I'm tucked away like George Jetson. Murder for capital, now it's murder at the Capitol. The world in amazement, we like fuck 'em, raise it. I pity those watching life as it go by. Be giving mercy in this life, I don't know why. In pump smoke, never try to. The dead at home, my brother be the dead, it's all I don't. Either fold or salute, my nigga. They like, how you stay focused? I told them I'm motivated cause of you, my nigga. Brotherhoods and weapons, still got weapons on the scene. Now I never do my niggas like Bishop did Raheem. Never mind in all beliefs, they under anesthesia. Shorty say she need me, said she wanna let that love go. Told I let that love. Broke. But if I bring you to my bed, that's a blood. So, how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people go this zone. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Yeah.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard. Have you ever done a recording where your guest just had terrible internet issues? They were blurry, they were freezing, you could almost hardly hear them. Well, with local recordings from StreamYard, you'll be able to download a perfect quality video from your guest after the show. This means that no matter what you or your guest's internet connection is like, you'll be able to download the perfect high quality recording every single time. You can also download both a separate audio and a separate video file for the hosts and guests. Now with StreamYard, you can have freeze-free studio quality recordings on any connection, anywhere in the world. You can choose to download them, stream them later, or edit and repurpose them. It's your turn to test out local recordings today, now available on StreamYard.
There's only a few days left for a mouth-watering offer from Dave & Buster's. Become a D&B Rewards member today and get 50% off our entire menu. And for a limited time, Buster Douglas playing a claw machine. Come into Dave & Buster's today.
Good night. Yeah, bitch. You already know who it is. They say the man with the 45, he beat with the man with the rifle, huh? Man, it ain't about what sword you got, it's about the man with the sword, you dumb fuck. Get your shit together. Hey, war. Killer be kid, boy, I'm a menace. I calm it down, but it's still in me. Tool at your head, boy, like a dentist. These boys rainbow, yeah, they feel me. I cannot show love to my enemy. I know these boys out trying to get me. It's a man down, but it ain't me. War. Killer be kid, boy, life is war. Come around the corner and I'm looking slow. I'm talking my prayer like it up close. I bring the heads off with the sword. Bring that bitch back to the Lord. I bring that bitch back to the Lord. Yeah, I bring that bitch back to the Rags to riches, I got my take up like I'm sick. Yeah, I took the decision. I made my mind up like I'm sleeping. Hey, I'm 15, yeah, I caused a commotion. My tit looking miss like new potion. She got a demotion. Rub on her, I need some lotion. I stroke on her ocean, slow motion. Now I'm exploding. I caused a collision. I'm too high like foreign train mission. Yeah, I'm sipping. I see your motherfucking vision. These boys keep talking that bitch and I pull up like bitches. Like, where the brand and understand that I slap on the top of my enemies. Yeah, I already said that. Halo is head, yeah, but don't take my comments for weakness. Yeah, I get it, I got it. I'm flexible, I'm my whole body. I don't need no stylist. Roll up on me and you drop it. We can do the straight hand like I'm coming. I mean, hot. I got that butter hot lava. It's live with my silence a profit. Red out and stocking. Just know I've been under something. I look at you, boy, you ain't nothing. I be like, war. Killer be kid, boy, I'm a menace. I calm it down, but it's still in me. Tool at your head, boy, like a dentist. These boys rainbow, yeah, they feel me. I cannot show love to my enemy. I know these boys out trying to get me. It's a man down, but it ain't me. War. Killer be kid, boy, life is war. Come around the corner and I'm like a slow. I'm talking my prayer like it up close. I bring their heads off with the sword. Bring that bitch back to the Lord. I bring that bitch back to the Lord. Yeah, I bring that bitch back to the She asked me what I do, I'm always busy. I say I'm getting my weight up, obesity. She wanna come around and wanna visit. She talking through a pussy on, listen, all black. Yeah, count racks. Yeah, 223, keep that air on my lap. Yeah, I'm riding through Cracker Village full of tech. But they don't want no fucking smoke, so I'll relax. Yeah. I take a nap, bitch. You looking sad. You may not see me, but my voice on every track. Yeah, just like a tag, bitch. Your bitch a has been. Where in the world I stepped on her like a Mac. Yeah, you dumb motherfucker. Damn, man, we did that one.
Yep. All right, shalom, y'all. Y'all shout out to all the brothers. Y'all wish your mother thumb by Shem. Y'all wish out to all the sisters. With the Isupk. Start out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. All right, and today is Isupk's day history class, and we're going back into the Sabbath day, and we're gonna finish up on about the Sabbath day today, and then we're gonna go into tithing. Right? That's some problems that our people be having. All right. It's about the Sabbath day and tithing. You want to go Sundays. They don't want to go on the they don't want to go they don't want to come to Sabbath service, but because they want to go to church on Sundays, right? Because when you go to the church, you're not required to change. When you come here on the Sabbath, you're required to change. The Lord is required for you to change. You feel me? That's the difference of it. You dig what I'm saying? With the Sabbath day, I mean, with tithing, they in the Christian church, they say all the laws are done away with, right? Except what law? What law do they keep in the church, in the Christian church? What's the one law that they're gonna keep? They're gonna keep tithing. Pass the bucket around on that side. Get it again on that side. Like, get it, pass the collection. Get the collection. And what they do when they get the collection plate passed around, what they do? Oh, now we're gonna have an A and B selection from the choir. You know what I'm talking about? Because when they sing the songs, you know, you get that good cheery feeling like you get at the Kelly concert, or like you get at the well, what's the concert? Chris Brown concert. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, yes. People feel good and they want to pay. You know what I'm talking about? They want to pay, put that money in that collection, buy their way into heaven. They buy into heaven. Only way you buy your way into heaven is statutes and commandments of the only way. Tazir, start me off at Matthew 12 and 15. Because last week we were going through Matthew when Christ and then went to go pick corn, right? You know, when Christ was picking corn for his disciples, Pharisees and Sadducees came up and they was, "What you doing?" You know what I'm talking about? Like, what you doing, bro? You know what I'm talking about? You doing that's the same thing they do nowadays. You know what I'm talking about? What y'all doing doing the Lord's work on the Sabbath? They be looking at us crazy. You know what I'm talking about? You on the Sabbath, you gonna go to the gym, bro? You supposed to sit in the bed like this all day. You know what I'm talking about? On the Sabbath. Yeah, right. They're slaves to the Sabbath. But we're gonna get into that today. Go ahead, Tazir.
Matthew chapter 12. Or have ye not read in the law that on the Sabbath days the priest in the temple?
Right. The priest said they're not supposed to do no work. What's the priest's job? Sis? To serve the Lord and serve the people. That's the priest's job. The priest's job is to take care of the people. That's why we mixing this in with tithing. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's the priest's job, is to take care of the temple, take care of the people that's in the temple, take care of the sacrifices, take care of the nation of Israel. Right? That's their job. So on the Sabbath day, they have to they profane the Sabbath day. But they're blameless because they're doing the work of the Lord. You dig? You understand that? Keep going. That's what Christ telling the Pharisees and Sadducees. He's cutting them real quick. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you told me I can't pick corn on the Sabbath day to feed the men. You know what I'm talking about, my men. You do what I'm saying? Like, but what are y'all talking? Like, what are you talking about? What are we really talking about? If that's the case, every day the priests profane the Sabbath. You know what I'm talking about? Because they taking care of the people. So I take care of my people. So now I'm doing wrong. Keep going.
Okay. Verse to you that in this place is one greater than the temple.
Right. Because you know the Sabbath was not made. Wait. The Sabbath was made for Israel. You know what I mean? The Sabbath was made for Israel to rest and do what they need to do on that day, right? But there's one greater than the temple. Israelites are greater than the temple because the Israelites are the temple, right? Remember a couple weeks ago, thy body is thy temple, right? Your body is the temple, right? You know what I mean? That's just a place where we congregate and meet. And yes, it's a very holy place. But you are what the Lord wants to change and cleanse and be right. You dig? You understand that? You understand that? A building to fall down, get knocked down, burned down, whatever. But you is what the Lord wants to change. You is what the Lord wants to be clean. You know what I mean? You understand that, sis? You is what the Lord wants to be clean. Not the temple's very important. Don't get me wrong. The temple's very, very important. But need be, we can leave the temple behind. You know what I'm talking about? We need to go to the mountains, like Christ said. We can leave the temple behind. We can leave Jerusalem behind. We can leave Israel behind. You do what I'm saying? But the bloodline of Israel needs to remain, need to remain together. That's what's important. Right now, I don't want to let me think how to say this. Right now, do we have a temple in Jerusalem right now for the Israelites? No. But you still Israel, right? We still gather ourselves together, don't we? That's what's important. All right. You know, I'm talking to make sure your laws are carried. So we keep those laws, whether you go to possess it. You keep laws and commandments, right? All right. Keep going.
Okay. Verse 7. But if ye had known, I would have mercy.
Right. If you would have known what this means, I would have mercy on you. That's what Christ telling the Pharisees and Sadducees. If y'all would have known what this meant, you know what I'm talking about, I'll have mercy on you. But you don't know what this means. You don't know what this priesthood means. You don't know what this brotherhood means. You don't know what the love of God means. That's what he's telling you. Because you're so ready to condemn a brother with the Bible. You don't want to use the Bible to help him, to clean up his soul, to clean up his body. You understand? You don't know what it means. What are we saying? That the same thing that was happening today was happening back then with Christ. You know how the Christian church come up against us and try to confound us? They can't never do it. What about this? And what about this? And everything they want, everything that we do, they want to put under mic and say this and that and that and this. But he's talking about that's right there in the Bible. Now, if you knew what this means, you know, we would have mercy on you, not cut you to pieces. asking the question and be like, brother, but I don't understand what this is. You know what I mean? But you wanted to come with that battling spirit. So now we got to chop you to pieces. We would have had mercy on you. Feel me? You look like somebody saying something in the chat. Oh, you look like. All right, go ahead.
Okay. But if you had known what this meant, I would have mercy and not sacrifice. You would not have condemned the guiltless. Right.
Because they're not guilty of anything. They was hungry. It says you hungry, what you do, you eat, right? It means those 12 disciples, they was doing the work of the Lord and they was hungry. You know what I'm talking about? So Christ was like a field of corn. You like corn? Like go. You know what I'm talking about? They would start picking corn. Christ was picking corn. Here. There you go, bro. One for you. One for you. One for you. Here, Peter, you get two, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Peter was a dog out there. Peter wasn't playing no games with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Christ passing out the corn. Here y'all go, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Just like when we get camp meals. You know, trying to here, you go camp meal for you. You want camp? Here, camp meal for you. You know, you dig what I'm saying? It's just that simple. But you know, nobody wants you. These fake Israelites, these Pharisees and Sadducees out here nowadays want you to pass out in camp. They'd rather you die than to eat. Real talk. Real talk. They want you to sit at home like this all day. So that way the truth never gets out. Because they don't want the truth to get out. Because they like it here. As long as they get that blank check from the government and get all the money, you know what I mean, from the government, they don't care about what happens to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans here. They don't care. They don't really care about us. That's a song, right? Keep going. Oh. No, we done with that. Give me Mark 2 and 23. Right? Now we're gonna get the their same thing going on, just a different author. You know that, right, sis? Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John was around Christ at the same time, so they all have the same records of what was going on. They just have it in there. Like, let's say me and Taziara was around you, and we was documenting what was going on. I write mine. I write mine the way I say it. Then he write his the way he said it. You know what I mean? But it's all the same. All the same. Account. There we go. I was gonna say testimony. I don't know what's going on. Sound Christian? Go ahead.
Book of Mark, chapter 2, verse 23. And it came to pass that when through the cornfields on the Sabbath day, and it came to pass that he went through the cornfields on the seventh day, and his disciples began as they went to pluck the ears of corn.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 24.
Want to slow down on you? Goofy.
24. And the Pharisees said unto him, Behold, why today on the Sabbath day that which is not lawful?
All right. Good. You remember that? Remember that day we was out there at camp, and them fake Israelites came up, and they was talking all that noise about like, bruh, calm down. Calm down. Y'all imitating. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all need to quit. Stop sipping that haterade. Yeah.
That was brand new, but I remember he told us that we shouldn't be out there teaching. But then he had his Bible with him, and he started putting on scriptures too.
Yeah, they just broke down they camp and told us to come to our camp and told us that we shouldn't be out there teaching when they were just out there teaching. What is really going on? You feel me? Like, what is really going on, bro? Like for y'all came all the way, y'all broke down y'all camp over there and came way over here to tell us that we shouldn't be at camp. We was already done with camp. Right? We were already done with camp, but y'all like, oh, y'all want to do that? We can set camp back up.
We did.
Yeah, I know. We did set camp back up. Oh, y'all want to do camp, huh? Yeah, they left. Yeah, they left because they know the reputation that ISP have. Women of the Lord, bro. We ain't scared. They scared with the tight jeans on. They had tight jeans on. They had fringes under shirts, like their fringes was not over their shirts. Like, how can I say it? How can I say it? Their fringes was tucked in, type shit. You know what I mean? Y'all scared to be Israelites? They scared to be Israelites. We're not scared to be Israelites. We're not scared to be what the Lord told us to be. Go out there, cry aloud, spare not. Them niggas scared. You know what I'm talking about? Police came. We say, all right, give us a ticket. We're going to have camp though. You know what I'm talking about? We handle that in court. Give us a ticket. You know what I'm talking about? Like, Remember that, Taziar? You know, told the police come tell them they're gonna shut it down. Oh no, nah. We just go to court and we gonna be out here though. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna do what we gotta do. Because we got faith in the Lord. Well, y'all don't want me to pray to the Lord. If I pray to the Lord gonna end all this. You know what I'm talking about? All of this. You see all these nice buildings and stuff like that. If I just keep praying to the Lord, it's gonna end. You feel me? That's what nobody understands. We have backup. You know what I'm talking about? These other nations, they ain't got no backup. They got is fake. They got statues and stuff like that. Our God is a living God. You know what I'm talking about? That's why we get punished today for things that we do. You feel me? You dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying, sis? Because our God is living right here. Just like you with your son getting in trouble, you punish him. If we do something wrong, the Lord punishes us. They ain't playing no games. They can do whatever they want to do. Ain't nobody gonna punish them. Who gonna punish the Arabs? Allah? He a rock. You feel me? Who gonna punish the Christian? Who gonna punish the oppressor? Caesar Borgia? Caesar Borgia is dead. He gone. You know what I'm talking about? He was a pedophile himself. And an incest and a murderer. And you know what I mean? Like what? Their Virgin Mary statue, whatever. The one that we hang on the noose at camp. That's who's gonna punish it. That's who's gonna punish them. That's what I'm saying. Buddha, the Buddha statue. Well, who said that? Who I forgot who said it. He was like, bro, your God fat. Yeah. Huh? Like that's like it's funny. Your God is fat, bro. That's crazy. Your God gonna be out of breath. You feel me? But our God said that we keep the Sabbath day holy. Real talk. Keep going.
Verse 25. And he said unto them, have you never read what David did when he had need and was in hunger? He and they that were with him.
Go ahead.
Verse 26. How he went into the house of God in the days of Abiathar, the high priest, and did eat the shewbread, which is not lawful to eat, but for the priest, and gave also to them which were with him.
Right. They gave, and you know, this is a black man's book. One brother called his name one thing, and then another brother called his name another thing. You know what I'm talking about? He got his name wrong. You know how black folks talk. You know what I'm talking about? Yesterday I was with my mama. My mama called me every name except my name. You feel me? Every name except my name. That's just how they do it. Boy, this is a black man's book. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk. Keep going.
Okay. Verse 27. And he said unto them, the Sabbath was made for men, and not men for the Sabbath.
Right. The Sabbath was made for you. You wasn't made for the Sabbath. The Sabbath was made for you. You feel me? Just like a woman. The woman was made for the man, not the man for the woman. You dig what I'm saying? The woman was made to be a helpmate to the man. A helpmeet to the man. The Sabbath was made for man to rest, to do everything that he needs to do. They're making themselves slaves to the Sabbath. Oh, I can't turn on the light. Oh, I can't eat. Eat. What do you say? I can't take out the trash. If you can't take out the trash and your trash day is on Saturday, you ain't gonna never, you know what I'm talking about? You ain't gonna never be able to take out the trash. Like, you just gonna have a whole bunch of trash. But that's how idiotic they think. They're not looking at it like, they're not looking at it with reason. Because they're fake. They're faking. They're faking. They're not real. They're not real Israelites. You know what I'm talking about? They are break off of a break off of a break off of a break off. You feel me? And the only way they can get the understanding of the truth is here in the ISUPK. Keep going.
Okay, verse 28. Therefore, the Son of Man is Lord also of the Sabbath.
Look, the Son of Man is Lord on the Sabbath. So if Christ is out there picking corn, what that means is that the Son of Man is Lord on the Sabbath. If the Son of Man was out there picking corn, what does that mean? You said what? Right. That means if Christ was out there doing it on the Sabbath, I can do it on the Sabbath. He's Lord on the Sabbath. You know what the Pharisees and Sadducees knew, but didn't want to. What they knew, but didn't want to submit themselves to. They knew Christ was the king. They knew who Christ was. They knew what he was about, right? They knew he was the Son of God, right? Just like they know Commanding General Yohanan was the highest ranking man and is the highest ranking man in Israel right now. They know it. The fake Israelites know it. But what they don't want to do, their pride won't let them come to the table with Commanding General Yohanan. Their pride won't let them learn under Commanding General Yohanan. You dig? That's the same thing that the Pharisees and Sadducees do. Because the Pharisees and Sadducees was the highest ranking at that time until Christ came. You dig what I'm saying? Well, nobody telling them what to do except Caiaphas and them. Not Caiaphas. What's his name? Pontius Pilate. But nobody telling the Pharisees and Sadducees what to do. Caiaphas was the high priest, chief high priest. You know what I mean? Well, nobody telling them what to do. So when Christ came, Christ was like, I'm the king. I don't know what y'all talking about. You feel me? I tell y'all what to do. Y'all don't tell me what to do. But Christ wasn't on no power trip. Peter was on a power trip. I think Christ should have been on a power trip, but who am I? I ain't nobody. You know, I'm talking about whatever Christ did was right. Hey, you dig what I'm saying? You understand that, sis? They didn't want to give it up for Christ. They didn't want to give up their seat because Christ wasn't coming to make them higher in society. Christ was coming to bring TD Jakes and them down. That's what the Pharisees and Sadducees is. TD Jakes, $4 You know what I'm talking about? Geno Jennings, them priests. I mean, them Christian pastors that's high up. You know what I mean? That everybody knows. Christ is coming to bring them down. Christ is coming to bring them down. They didn't want to. They were like, hell no, kill him, shorty. You know what I'm talking about? Even Pontius Pilate was like, you know what I'm talking about? This man had done nothing wrong. You want me to kill him or the thief and the murderer? You know what I'm talking about? They set Christ up for the go round, for the gully. Give me First Maccabees 2, start at 31. You ever heard about in the Maccabees, sis? When the Maccabees went to when they came to have war with the Maccabees, the Greeks came to have war with the Maccabees. Yeah, how on the Sabbath day, and they didn't fight back, and they all died because they was on that fake Israelite time. We can't fight them on the Sabbath day. Yeah, the Lord is a man of war. The Lord liked to fight. You know what I'm talking about? You'd be a damn fool to not go to war on the Sabbath day. Right, Taziar? When we go to camp, what's that? War. We go to war on Christ went to war on the Sabbath day. We're gonna go to war on the Sabbath. He's Lord on the Sabbath day. We're gonna go to war on the Sabbath day. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. We got camp tomorrow. I'm there. You know what I'm talking about? I wish I could make it next week. I wish I could make it next week, but I am gonna make it on the 28th. You down? You going to Oklahoma with us? On the 28th, you going to Oklahoma with us? Huh? No, it's a Saturday. Yeah, because I already took off the next day. So because I got camp. You're right. We going to camp. Yeah. I'm in that thing all the way in Oklahoma. How am I getting there? I don't know yet. Yeah. I don't know yet. That's why I got a camp leader. I just call him up. So like, sir, how we getting there? You know what I'm talking? We're gonna drive, we're gonna fly, we're gonna pray to Christ for a chariot. What we gonna do? We're gonna pray to the Lord for a chariot. He gonna send a chariot. What we doing? But how we gonna get there? You know what I'm talking about? I know how I'm gonna get there, bro. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
The first book of Maccabees, chapter 2, verse 31. Now, when it was told the king's servants and the host that was at Jerusalem, in the city of David.
Sis, what's the city of David? All right. Jerusalem. Go ahead.
That certain men who had broken the king's commandment were gone down into the secret places in the wilderness.
Right. Let me tell you, in the king's commandment, okay, so the king wanted everybody to bow down to him and keep his laws, right? You know, we can't do that. We can't keep the king's laws. You know what I'm talking about? The king tell us to eat pork. That's a law right now. Well, we all and right now, if the president say everybody got to eat pork on this day, and if you don't eat pork, you're going to jail. You said what? We going to jail. Most High in Christ, we going to jail. I'm gonna be in jail. Like, yeah, what you in here for, bro? The president tried to make me eat pork, man. I can't eat pork, man. Why can't you eat pork? Because the Lord said not to, and the Lord got all the authority. You know what I'm saying? On gang. Yeah, you feel me? On gang them something like that's all. Hey, we ain't doing that. Like you dig what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. But that's what they was trying to get them to keep the king's commandment. And they was like, hell no, shorty. They ran into the mountains. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 32. They pursued after them.
No, we're not there. We was at the king's commandment. Down into the secret places.
The wilderness.
No, we're going down.
Down to the secret places in the wilderness.
Right. That's where we went to. We went to the wilderness. That's what happens. You know what I mean? It just somebody came and tried to get you. You know, we know all the back court, the back cut. You know, right, left, right. We're gonna slide into the alleyways. You feel me? That's what we did. We went to the mountains and the forest. We know where to hide it. Go ahead.
Oh God.
$32.
32. And we're taking them. They came.
Right, they came against them and made war against them on Sabbath day. You did what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 33. And they said unto them, let that which ye have done hitherto suffice. Come forth and do according to the commandment of the king, and ye shall live.
Right. Another chance. Look, if y'all just eat this pork, y'all just celebrate the Christmas, y'all celebrate y'all birthdays, the king's birthday, y'all do what y'all need to do. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all do the what's coming up? 4th of July. Yeah, celebrate 4th of July, and we'll let y'all live, bro. That's all y'all gotta do. Pop fireworks for me. You know what I'm talking about? Hell no, shorty. Go ahead.
Verse 34. But they said, we will not come forth, neither will we do the king's commandment.
Right.
To profane the Sabbath day.
Right. We ain't profaning the Sabbath day. No, we ain't. We ain't doing that. We're not gonna come forward. We're not gonna do what the king asked. No. No, it's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm talking about? I like the spirit. Go ahead.
Verse 35. So then they gave them the battle with all speed. Verse 36.
It will also be good.
Howbeit they answered them not, neither cast they a stone at them. The places where they lay hid.
Right. They didn't do anything. They just let them come down, run over, and chop them down. You feel me? They let them gun them down. They didn't try to fight back, throw not a stone, not a rock, nothing. You feel me? Not a sling, nothing. They just took it.
They do that because
It was the Sabbath day.
okay. That's why I said because they didn't get an order to.
No, they did it because it was the Sabbath day. They just took it because it was the Sabbath day. Can't do nothing on the Sabbath. Somebody going to war with me, I can't go to war back on the Sabbath. That's how they felt. That's how they felt. Keep going.
So they were wrong in this, right?
Hell yeah, they was wrong. You go to war on the Sabbath.
They were real zealous about
Not doing, yeah, they were zealous about keeping the Lord's commandments and not doing the king's commandments. They were real zealous about that. But on the Sabbath day, they weren't trying to go to war. On the Sabbath day, they was a more peacemaking ass niggas.
so the understanding of the Sabbath was flawed.
Yes. Just like today. Their understanding of the Sabbath is flawed. Feel me? Go ahead.
It's 37.
You know, some Israelites do Sabbath service on Sunday, on Saturday, sundown, so they don't have to go teach on the Sabbath. It's wild, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's a whole nother day. That is basically Sunday. It's wow. And they Israelites. Good night. I know.
But it said, let us die all in our innocence.
Right. They thought they were innocent by dying. By getting unalive on the Sabbath, they thought they were innocent. No, you just dead. You just did. On the Sabbath, would have been my people right there. Hey, step in. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Michael, Gabriel, y'all go step in. Mike Yala. Kabar Yala. Maybe y'all should just step in. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead and go step in and on all mess with, you know what I'm talking about? Messing with my people. What y'all talking about? They got backup. Go ahead.
Heaven and earth will testify for us that he put us to death wrongfully.
Well, they still getting we still reading about them till today, but we're not reading about them for the reason why we should. Keep going.
Verse 38. So they rose up against them in battle on the Sabbath, and they slew them with their wives and children and their cattle to the number of 1,000 people.
They killed their wives, their children, their cattle. I'm sorry, bro. You ain't coming to war with my family on the Sabbath, and I don't step in. You dig? You had your families out there, your children, your wives, and you let all of them die because you didn't want to fight on the Sabbath. That ain't no warrior-ish. You know what I'm talking about? The Lord is a man of war. Right? You good? Let's keep going.
Verse 39. Now, when Matthias and his friends understood hereof, they mourned for them right sore.
Right, because, you know, we going to mourn for them too. If that happened today, we're going to mourn for them too. Damn, man, that's fucked up, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But we definitely ain't finna not fight on the Sabbath. What? We fight any day. Y'all want some smoke? You know what I'm talking about? I don't see no space and opportunity out here. Yeah. you know how black folks do it. You know how black folks gotta talk good guy. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? I don't see no space and opportunity out here, bro. Let's step out here and get it, catch this paper. You know what I'm talking about? Catch this fade. Let's go. Come on. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead.
God, verse 40. And one of them said to another, if we all do as our brethren have done, and fight not for our lives and laws against the heathen.
No, fight for what? Do one more time.
And fight not for our lives and laws.
And laws. They're fighting for their laws. They're not keeping the laws on the Sabbath. Like we resting on the Sabbath. They're fighting for their right to rest on the Sabbath. That's what we have to do. We got to fight for our laws. We got to fight for our rules and regulations. What they call it in America, Constitution. We have to fight for our Constitution with God, our covenants, our bloodline, and it starts with that Sabbath day. Go ahead.
God. And fight not for our lives and laws against the heathen, they will now quickly root us out of the earth.
Right. If we don't, they do quickly overtake us. They will. Go ahead.
God. Verse 41. At that time, therefore, they decreed, saying, whosoever shall come to make battle with us on the Sabbath day, we will fight against him.
Right. You know, they made an agreement. From this day forward, we gonna agree. If they come and try to fight us on the Sabbath, you know what I'm talking about? We going to war. We ain't no punk. We ain't no punk sissies. I was gonna say the other word. We ain't no punk sissies. We ain't no suckers. What's up?
Reading this, I think was the Greeks.
Yeah.
They did that on the Sabbath intentionally.
They could have.
Right?
They could have.
They wasn't going to do nothing about it.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know why. You know what I'm talking about? But maybe that could very possibly be a reason. Well, you know what I'm talking about? Well, that's one group. But this group over here with Mattathias, we got the right ones on the wrong day, nigga. Or the wrong day, or the wrong ones on the right day, whichever one you want to put. You finna catch this paper. Mattathias ain't no punk. He got some sons that's back there that's hardcore. You know what I'm talking about? His sons ain't nowhere near punks. You feel me? Go ahead.
We will fight against him. Neither will we die all as our brethren that were murdered in the secret places.
Right, they were murdered in the secret places. Go ahead.
Verse 42. Then came there unto him a company of Assyrians, who were mighty men of Israel, even all such as were voluntarily devoted unto the law. Right.
They was devoted unto the law, but they seen that they wasn't no punks either. They was like, yeah, that's where we need to be at. We coming with y'all. You know what I'm talking about? A whole nother group joined up with that group. It was like, yeah, we together we stand, divided we fall. And they want some smoke, we're gonna have to smoke with all of us. We're gonna have to smoke it out with all of it. We're gonna smoke it out. Let's smoke it out then. You know, so that's how they feel. That's how they feel. I like when Israel is like that. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, you know what I'm talking about? It's up. Well, we're gonna link with that, and they're gonna link with that, and it's gonna be up then. You know what I mean? These things.
I have a question about things like this. Like when he said they came there unto them a company of Assyrians,
yep,
mighty men of Israel, right?
Yep.
So were the Greeks and the certain other people that were not called Israelites, right? So like is it the same as saying like, so they came here in a company of Issacharites, but they're not calling them.
No.
So it came a company of Mexicans, but they're not calling them Israelites. Is that what that? You know what I'm saying? I would have thought Assyrians, without reading ahead, would have been like a whole different people. To clarify that it was Israelites.
No, they're just a Jew. They're just a Jewish group. It's like a Pharisees, Sadducees, Assyrians, Sakari. You know what I mean? Those are all different groups that was out. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna say gangs, but different like I'm not gonna say religious orders, but different like political groups. They're all Israelites. They're just different political groups of Israelites. You know what I mean? It's like Pharisees and Sadducees. Pharisees and Sadducees was the biggest at the time of Christ. They were the biggest political groups. So they're like the Democrats and Republicans. Then you had Sakari would be like liberals, and then Assyrians would be like, no. They'd just be like, what's another group of the government? You know what I mean? Like, you know, you have Democrats, Republicans, you have the liberals, and you know what I mean? They have different groups like that run against each other for power and shit like that. Nah. I'm talking about like American political groups, but it's just the same thing that was in Israel. They were just political groups. You know what I mean? Just their politics was about the law. One believed that we didn't have to keep the law of Moses. One thought we had to keep the law of Moses. One we didn't have to do sacrifices. One we would get baptized. You know what I'm talking about? They just had different understandings. Like it's just like today. Just like today. Then Christ had to come with the truth. You know what I mean? You have to get the spirit of the law. That makes sense? Does that make sense, sis? You know what I'm talking about? Assyrians was just like, I have the, what's the name? It says the Assyrians were a Jewish group during the Maccabean revolt that took place from around 167 BC to 142 BC. They were just like a political group that was out. You know what I mean? And when shit happened, you know, hey, we go just like now. When something happens in America, the Democrats and Republicans link up like one. You know what I'm talking about? If somebody came in and tried to attack America, boy, they're gonna have Democrats and Republicans out there trying to defend the White House, and you know what I'm talking about? They're gonna put all that shit, they're gonna put all that aside. Hey, bro, not right now. You know what I'm talking about? Who wants some smoke? You know what I'm talking about? They're gonna be out there like Joe Biden and Trump gonna be, you know what I'm talking about, best friends. You feel me? Trump, you got some money? We need to buy some, you know what I'm talking about? Biden gonna be asking Trump, you got some money? Trump gonna be like, yeah, I got some. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna let me get it? Yeah, like it's gonna be just like that. All right.
Verse 43.
Hold on. Let me get back to it. Oh, we done. That, my boy, is the end of the class. So, give me how we gonna go into tithing, right? Give me Deuteronomy 4:1. Because tithing is absolutely part of the law. I know there are going to be some people that be like, no, tithing ain't, we ain't got a tithe and da. I got a family that be like that be trying to, they Christians, but they be trying to confound Christians talking about tithing is food, right? You don't have to tithe it. Well, and I tell them like this, be like, yeah, you gonna give a can of corn? Are you gonna give a green beans? What you gonna give? A bag of salad? Some lettuce, tomatoes? What you gonna give? Give it. We accept that too. You don't want to tithe your money? You want to tithe your money? You got some corn? We accept can of corn. What you got? Food stamps? Go ahead, go take some of the food stamps and go get some cans of corn, some corned beef hash, some green beans, some chicken breast. You know what I'm talking about? Like the can of chicken breast. Go ahead. We'll take all that. You feel me? Okay, no sweat. No sweat. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want to give them those 10%. Okay, well, we take cans of corn too. Take all that. You dig? Deuteronomy 4:1, bro.
Okay. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 1. Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments,
Right.
which I teach you, for to do them that ye may live and go in and possess the land which the Lord God of your fathers giveth you.
Right. The land of your fathers giveth you, right? Wherever you go to, in whatever land, keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. All of them, wherever you go. Where you at right now? In America. What should we be doing?
Following the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's that simple. It's not hard. We just don't want to do it because our pride gets in the way. You know, pride coming before the fall. You want to be proud against the Most High? You're going to fall. The Most High is going to have you fall to let you know that there's no other way except his way. You dig? You dig? And has anybody seen, so pride, this is Pride Month, right? For the world, right? This is Pride Month, where everybody go, they be having pride parades all everywhere and stuff like that. They had a pride parade in Philadelphia, right? You seen it? It was fights everywhere, all over the pride parade, because homosexuality, alternative lifestyles are violent. People that are in alternative lifestyles are violent. Why? Because the men or the women want to be men, so they think how being men is to be violent, and the men want to be women, so they want to act emotionally. So they be violent. Because the natural order of a man is to fight, right? But what happens when they want to act, when they want to be emotional? When they're emotional, they fight. Wrong? Am I right or wrong? I'm absolutely right. I look, when women fight, bruh, when women have beef, they're gonna have beef for the rest of their life. They get into a fight in high school in 9th grade, they're gonna fight again in 10th grade. When they fight, they're gonna fight again in the 11th grade. They're gonna fight again as seniors. Then they're gonna fight again. They're gonna fight again when they see each other in the streets when they're 21. Then when they 25, they're gonna fight again. You know, so they're gonna be 32. Like, I don't like that. Like, damn, y'all been fighting since y'all was 14. Y'all 34 now. That's 20 years of fighting. Yeah, you got kids, you married, she got kids, she married, and y'all still beefing? Like, says, am I wrong? That's what they do. I know I got sisters, bro. I know. There's still women to this day my sisters don't like from high school. I'd be like, never mind. You know, I'm not even gonna get into it. Like, I'm trying to figure out what happened. I'm missing part of the story. You feel me? Like, I started the movie in the middle. I need to go back. What happened at the beginning, though? You feel me? Go ahead, Taziar, keep going.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 2. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you.
Right.
Neither shall ye diminish aught from it.
Right. So when they say that the laws are done away with, right, what are they doing, sis? Yeah, when they say the laws are done away with, they're diminishing it. They're taking it away. Right? When they add into the Sabbath day, oh, you can't turn on no lights. You can't eat no cooked food. You can't do this. You can't do that. What are they doing? They're adding to it. They're adding to it. Right? Go ahead.
Okay. That ye may keep the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you.
I'm sorry, read verse 2 again.
Okay.
Pay attention, sis.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 2. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it.
Right. You should don't add on and don't take away nothing from the scriptures. Whatever the Bible says, it says. Oh, you can only have one wife. That's not in the Bible. Whatever the law says, the law says. Leave it alone. You do what I'm saying? Go ahead.
That you may keep the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you.
Go ahead.
Verse 3. Your eyes have seen what the Lord did because of Baal-peor.
Mm-hmm.
For all the men that followed Baal-peor, the Lord thy God hath destroyed them from among you.
Raise your hand if you know who Baal-peor is. Baal. Yeah, but who is he? The who? No, not Caesar Borgia.
Was he a farmer?
Yes. Baal was just a farmer. Baal was a farmer. He had good crops, and people seen his crops, and they worshiped him for it. They turned him into an idol. They worship Baal because he had nice crops. He was just a farmer with nice crops. And people was like, oh, you got nice crops. Oh, you got nice. Why you get your corn so tall? I should bow down and worship you. Like that's how simple we are. That's how simple we are. Oh, you got a $56 million jet? We should worship you. Oh, you TD Jakes? Oh, you got a book? Oh, yeah, he must know what he's talking about. He got a book. Oh, you P. Diddy? Oh, you know how to. You know what I'm talking about? You can bebop. Oh, you know how to dance? Oh, you be all in the videos dance. Oh, you did it? Oh, yeah, we should worship him. You know, they got a church of Beyonce somewhere in like a church of B, like that they worship Beyonce. Wow. You dig? But the Lord destroyed all their followers, all of Baal's followers. The Lord destroyed them from among us. Cut them off from us. Because that can't be here, bro. Christmas can't go into the kingdom. Feel me? Easter can't go into the kingdom. Selfishness can't go into the kingdom. Alternative lifestyles can't go into the kingdom. It can't. Ooh, Salahi, go ahead.
Sorry.
Yes.
I don't say like him being a farmer and having those good crops was like him. That was like kind of currency. And he was a rich, wealthy man.
Yeah, but
he was able to grow so many crops in there.
Yeah, but it wasn't so many crops. It was just like good crops. He was good at it. He was good at farming. You know what I'm talking about? That like it's like Jay-Z and them. They're good at rapping. I can't rap. I know rappers. I know some rappers that are better than Jay-Z. Captain Kantazai better than Jay-Z because Captain Kantazai got bars, bro. I'd be like, damn. I remember when he was here and he was letting us hear. So I was looking at it. I was like, damn. You know what I'm talking? I almost broke rank. Like, damn, fool, you dope. Like, like, you feel me? But I was like, all right, let me hold my posture. Yeah, that was nice. I like that. Like, you feel me? Because, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you dig what I'm saying? Officer Dawada can rap. Officer Dawada got some bars, and he can make some beats. You dig what I'm saying? So I like. We ain't worried about no money. We ain't worried about what like. It's like that. It's like that meme that you gonna take what is it, $500,000 or something like that, or you gonna do a one dinner with Jay-Z, right? Is that it? $500,000, something like that. And niggas was actually like, I'm gonna do the dinner with Jay-Z. Are you for real, nigga? Like you one paycheck away from not being able to live at where you live at because you can't pay your rent, and you gonna pass up $500,000 to have dinner with Jay-Z? You goofy. What is Jay-Z gonna tell you? He gonna go there for 5 minutes and be like, yeah, I used to sell drugs, and leave. You feel me? Not even order no food. Or you gonna order some food and you gonna pay for it. Like, it's like, I'm gonna take the 500,000. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna pay my 10%. I'm finna build up big schools everywhere. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you feel me? We finna put it all up in a brotherhood that money away. I don't need 500,000. You good, Tazir? Go ahead. Huh?
Verse 4.
Yep.
But ye that did cleave unto the Lord your God are alive, every one of you this day.
Everybody didn't follow Baal. Just like everybody don't follow Beyonce. Everybody don't follow Caesar Borgia. Everybody don't follow Christmas. You feel me? And that's us right here. And we cleave unto the Lord. Right? And we alive. We're living. We got the breath of fresh air. We're living right now. You feel me, sis? We're not dead. All the other ones that follow Baal and them was dead. We not dead. We living right now. And we have a living God. That's why we here. Go ahead. Yeah, I think I want a little bit more of this $300 glass. I was just talking to it where it's not no $300 glass. Do not believe me, boy. Do not believe that. Okay? I'm broke.
Verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
Right. You see, he said it again. Go ahead. The land, wherever you go to possess the land, make sure you keep those laws, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
Verse 6. Keep therefore and do them. This is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of nations. Verse 6. Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Right. Because our laws are something special. That tithing law is something special because that is because the Levites didn't have any inheritance. So that 10% that everybody gives is built for the priesthood. You know what I'm talking about? It's given to the priesthood, whether it be oxen, whether it be corn, whether it be green beans, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? It's for the Levites to eat. You, Taziar, you can go make a living. The priest can't. The priest got to take. Well, I'm not gonna say you. Since you can go make a living, the priest can't. The priest can go make a living, but the priest, number one duty, right, is to take care of the nation. Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? No other nation has laws like that. It's just like the law that if you're growing fruit and it fall over the side of your gate, to let it fall over the side of your gate. So somebody that can't afford food can come down and pick eat the fruit off the ground and not starve. For the poor. It's a law for the poor. Look in America. All these people that's poor here. And Donald Trump living, he got Trump Towers he live in. He didn't even live in the White House. He's living in Trump Towers. He got his own towers that he lives. You know what I mean? You dig what I'm saying? They got Catholic churches that take up whole blocks, but there's homeless people sitting in front of the Catholic churches. Wouldn't God just let them live there? If they really people of God, right? But they're not people of God because they don't have the homeless people don't have enough money to go to the Catholic church and live there. You dig? You understand? Y'all understand what I'm talking about? There's churches like it's just like Joel Osteen. When the hurricane hit, he closed his doors to his church instead of letting people come there to get shelter. And you know what? When after the hurricane, doors of the church are back open, and everybody went right back in them. It's crazy. It's crazy. My people got an Oedipus complex. We don't understand right from wrong. We don't understand, you know what I mean, that these people don't care about us. But then when the men of God, like the ISUPK, go in them corners and come teach people and give out food and all that, nobody gives a damn. They talk down about us. Get a job. That's what they tell us. Taziar, that's what they tell us when we at camp. Get a job. Who's he talking to? Like, yeah, you feel me? They should just thank God for Captain Yatazak and Officer Dawada. Because they're a lot more hell for me. But they raised me right. They taught me right. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, sir. You know what I'm talking about? One day they'll let me off the leash. You dig what I'm saying? But they're like, get a job. Nigga, I got a job and take care of my kids. And I take care of your kids. And I take care of you. And your wives. And you know what I'm talking about? Because the Lord commanded us to. Because that's our job as priests. You just need to come put some money in the bucket. 10%. Do it. Hurry it up. Pay your 10% to Commanding General. You know what I'm talking about? This way you pay your tithes at. Just imagine what we can do if all Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans pay their 10% to Commanding General. Just think about where we can reach. You dig what I'm saying? Where we can go. What we can do with that. We could do a lot. We could damn near raise the whole nation of Israel. You dig what I'm saying? But people want to give it to Queffo Dollar and Eddie Long and TD Snakes, Joel Osteen. Give me that. Give me that. What's the name about Joel Osteen? Now we getting into it. Give me that article about Joel Osteen. Sis, my bad. I gotta send it to you. Because we couldn't get that $56 million jet one right.
I don't know. Not the one you sent me.
I ain't tripping.
Got the Joel Osteen.
You got the Joel Osteen one though? Hold on, sis. I'm gonna send it to you, sis. I swear these niggas drug dealers, bro. You ever seen that? Y'all ever seen that movie? Too Fast, Too Furious. The first one with Tyrese. The second one. Remember they hid all the money in the wall. There you go, sis. That's what Joel Osteen did in his church. He hid all the money in the wall like a drug dealer. I know a drug dealer when I see a drug dealer. We battle drug dealers all the time. You think we don't know no drug dealers when we see drug dealers? You know, you feel me, sis? You think they think we don't know drug dealers when we see drug dealers? I know what a drug dealer do. They do drug dealership. Go ahead.
The time the article reads, money found by plumber at Joel Osteen's church is tied to the 2014 burglary, police say.
It's tied to a burglary. I mean, they stole a whole bunch of money and hid it in the walls at the church house. Like my homeboy, my homeboy used to say, they doing all this at the church house. Yeah, I'm talking real talk at the church house. It's crazy. Go ahead.
The discovery was revealed when the plumber called into a Houston radio show on Thursday. 7 years ago, Lakewood Church, the Houston mega church led by Joel Osteen, their prominent televangelist, reported that $200,000 in cash and $400,000 in checks have been stolen from a church safe. Last month, the money may have been discovered, not by detectives or church personnel, but rather by a plumber fixing a toilet inside a church bathroom. The plumber revealed the discovery on Thursday when he called into a Houston radio show. There was a loose toilet in the wall, and we removed the tile, he said on 100.3 FM's morning show. We went to go remove the toilet, and I moved some insulation away, and about 500 envelopes fell out of the wall.
God damn. 500 envelopes fell out the wall. I'm telling you, tell him. I don't know if they paid taxes on it, but he was making sure he didn't pay no taxes on it. It was a robbery. Somebody robbed us for that much money and put it in my walls at the church.
Any religious organization is tax exempt. Don't pay taxes on anything.
Yeah, but they don't pay taxes on anything, but I don't know about on TV and stuff like that. Like TV contracts and stuff like that, because that's not part of the church. That's like if like the church can't sign no TV contract, but Joe Osteen can sign a TV contract. Yeah, so I don't think they pay. What's up, sis?
So is this like the insurance sales scam? So he
I don't know.
He said
They're not. They stole it from the church and hid it at the church in the wall. I'm trying to tell you that all the cash. I want to see how much cash was in there. It was probably all. It was probably all like packaged up, baking soda in this old and get old. Oh, I'm telling my business. You feel me? Yeah, because if you ever had a whole bunch of money and you had to bury it and stack it somewhere and put it somewhere where it was cold, where it was like dark, you dig that money up, or you get that money out the wall or something like that, and it's going to be molded. It's going to be worthless money. So you put baking soda or something to soak up that moisture that's going to grow. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just letting y'all know, all right? If y'all ever have a whole bunch of money that you're trying to hide from, you know what I'm talking about, trying to hide from your mama and all that, you know what I'm talking about, you're trying to put right, bro. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, bro. Let's get this next scripture, bro. Give me Malachi 3:6. This is what the Christian church uses. These scriptures right here, what the Christian church is gonna use when you're not giving, when they need bills paid and you're not giving enough money. You feel me? This is what they guilt them into.
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 6.
Right.
For I am the Lord, I change not.
Oh, we read that one more time.
Okay. For I am the Lord, I change not.
Taziar. When they say Christ came and changed all that, what scripture you gonna go to?
Malachi 3:6.
I'm trying to tell you, you don't need that. All right, go ahead.
For I am the Lord, I change not.
The laws are done away with.
I change not.
I'm trying to tell you, boy, you can't argue. You look, don't argue with me. Argue with that. Okay, this is what the Lord said.
I change not.
Go ahead.
Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 7. Even from the days of your fathers, ye are gone away from mine ordinances.
Right.
And have not kept them.
What's another word for ordinances? Raise your hand, sis. Orders. You're right. We went away from his orders, his commandments, his laws. Even in the time of our fathers, we did. As a whole, as a nation, we have never kept the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why we went in captivity over and over and over and over again. Feel me? Go ahead.
Return unto me, and I will return unto you.
You see what I'm talking about? See how the Lord talking about, hey, you return unto me, I'll return unto you. You come back to my law, statutes, and commandments, and I'll be your God again. You will be my daughter. You will be my son again. But until y'all come back to my law, statutes, and commandments, no. And that's how we have to be as parents also. That's how we got to be as parents. Raise your hand if you was just a perfect child and you did everything your parents told you and your parent. No, right? Lord knows I wasn't. Lord knows I wasn't. I'm just saying. Lord knows I wasn't. I wasn't the perfect child. I didn't do everything my parents told me. You know what I'm talking about? So how can we expect our kids to do that? You did? But we got to know when to give them tough love and when to teach them, when to correct them. You dig what I'm saying? It only comes with time and experience and counsel. You did? Go ahead.
Return unto me, and I will return unto you, said the Lord of hosts. But
no, this is Malachi saying this.
Said the Lord of hosts.
The Lord is saying this. The Lord is stamping this into the earth right now. The Lord, my word is bond. That's what he said. My word is bond. That's what the Lord said. I mean, my word that I'm saying, you can count on this. Raise your hand if you're in the truth right now. You ain't in the truth, sis? I mean, hey, raise your hand if you in the truth right now, right? That's how the Lord came to collect. He wrote this 5,000, 6,000 years ago, and he's collecting now. You dig what I'm saying? This is something ancient. But the reason why we're here right now in class is because the Lord is collecting right now. That makes sense? Y'all understand that? That's how much the Lord understands and loves his covenant and keeps his covenants. Now we're going to keep his covenant and do what the Lord tells us to do. Keep going.
But ye said, wherein shall we return?
Right? Where should we return? Go ahead.
Verse 8. Will a man rob God?
That's what the Christian church say. Y'all gonna rob God? You ain't gonna give all your money to in the collection plate? You gonna rob God? Make everybody, how many people in church be like, damn, you know what I'm talking about? I'm robbing God. That's terrible, right? But that's what they use to get your money. That's what they use to get your money. Go ahead.
Yet ye have robbed me. But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings.
Go ahead.
Okay, verse 9. Ye are cursed with a curse. But ye have robbed me, even this whole nation.
Even this whole nation. You robbed the whole nation in tithes and offering. Damn. Lord ain't playing no games. You robbing the Lord. You robbing Christ. You robbing the whole nation by not paying tithes. It's crazy, right? That was the Lord saying. That's crazy. Go ahead.
Verse 10. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in my house.
Right, in mine house. Right, because they back then they used to have a storehouse where they brought all the tithes and stuff in, and so they can distribute it evenly between the priests. You dig what I'm saying? Because the Levites there was no way for them to eat. If you didn't bring them no ox, they couldn't eat. If you didn't bring them no corn, they couldn't eat. You dig what I'm saying? There was no way nobody could eat. Not nobody, but there was no way the Levites could eat. No way the priests could eat because they didn't get no land. They didn't get no inheritance. You feel me? Go ahead.
And prove me now herewith, said the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it.
Go ahead.
Verse 11. And I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes, and he shall not destroy the fruits of your ground. Neither shall your vine cast her fruit before the time in the field, said the Lord of hosts.
Right. If you don't want to give the tithing, you don't want to give your money, you don't want to give your grapes, you don't want to give your fruit, you don't want to give your vegetables, your meat, Lord will just take all that from you. You'll be poor. And you'll be the one that's waiting for somebody's fruit trees to gather over the what do you call it, over the fence line, so you can go and pick up the grapes. That's what's gonna happen. That's what the Lord's telling you right now. I devour you, boy. You think you think you got it, huh? You think you high shit? You think you ain't gotta pay tithes? All right, well, since you ain't got no brotherhood, I show you what brotherhood is. I'll rebuke you. You don't want the Lord to rebuke you. The Lord can rebuke you for a couple lifetimes, 2 or 3 lifetimes. You think what I'm saying? The Lord will make your children's children be poor. It's crazy. Give me Matthew 23 and 23. You ever wonder why the Levites was the priests, right? At one point in time, and then they not priests no more in the New Testament? You ever wondered that? What? Go ahead. Yes, Levites are the Haitians. You know what I'm talking about? But you ever wonder why the Levites were the priests at one point in time, and then he had to take that priesthood away from them? Go ahead.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 23.
You're gonna say scribes and Pharisees. Go ahead.
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith.
Right, because the Levites were doing the same thing that they were doing in the New Testament. That you'll sin, Taziar, you'll sin. Just bring me 2 ox, bro. You good? You brought him 2 ox. You go sin some more. They wasn't teaching people about the spirit of the law and what the law entailed. You'll sin, and they'll be like, yeah, bring me. What's the law say? 2 turtle doves. Hey, bring me 3 turtle doves. You good? Don't sin no more. But they wasn't trying to go deep into it and fix the problem. You know what I mean? They was using it as what they do today with tithing. They were using it as a money game. You dig what I'm saying? You understand that? And the Lord had to stop all that. Hey, I got something in my eye, bro. All right, I'm good. The Lord had to stop all that. Go ahead, though. Said they omitted the weightier matters of the law.
Judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone.
Right. You can't leave this undone. Do this law. Keep this law and make them keep this law, but then this law leave them undone. Y'all can't do that. We can't do that. Hey, don't be doing that, man. Bring me 2 oxen. But then I go out and I'm out here messing with men's wives. You dig? That's why they call them hypocrites. Hey, sis, don't be doing this and don't be doing that. Next thing you know, you see him out and he doing this and doing that. You feel me? Remember my saying, Taziar? In all things, keep it priest. Keep it priest. Whatever you're doing, keep it priest. If you're doing that, you're doing this, keep it priest. You go out to the bar, keep it a priest. You know what I'm talking about? Get you a couple of drinks, chill, relax. You know what I'm talking about? You want to get out there and do a little boogie, a little 2-step? Do a little 2-step, do your thing. But what shouldn't you do? No, what shouldn't you do?
Oh, I sin. Sin.
No, but what happens when people go to the bar? Be more specific.
You know, get drunk.
My boy. That's what we shouldn't do. You know what I'm talking about? Don't be getting drunk, slapping women on the butt and all types of crazy nonsense. Because you're a priest. You represent something more than yourself. You represent the Lord. You feel me? Right, sis? When you're at your job, you can't be out there at your job being a whoremonger, smoking weed, you know what I'm talking about, doing all types of lasciviousness, because you're not the old person no more. You're the new sister. You know what I'm talking about? You're the new sister with the Hebrew name. So you have to represent that at your slavery, at home, when you at the grocery store, head wraps, nice dresses, beautiful dresses. Some women don't wear no more. Women don't wear dresses. Women don't. I'm sorry. And if they wear dresses, it's like they shirts. It's a shirt. It's not a dress. Real talk. You feel me? Give me Hebrews 7:1. Because the order of Melchizedek, bro. Melchizedek got tithes. Y'all know who Melchizedek is? Melchizedek. Well, you're finna go over right now. Christ, right? Sidebar. Christ reincarnated, right? How many times has Christ been here on the earth in the spirit? Taziar, you're officer of 50. I'm picking on you. Okay. 5. Who are they?
Adam,
That's one.
Abraham,
No.
Adam,
Who's Abraham's son?
Israel,
No.
Noah,
No. Abraham's son? Sis? Who's Abraham's son? Who? I can't hear you. Who? That's 2. Who else?
Isaac,
Who? No. On King David, shorty.
King David,
No, his son.
Solomon,
It's 3.
Isaiah,
No. Huh? I mean, y'all got Abraham, Isaac, Solomon. You're missing Christ, whoever Christ was. How many times has Christ been here in spirit? That's 4. There's one more. Read the scripture.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 7, verse 1. With this
Melchizedek.
Melchizedek, king of Salem, priest of the Most High God,
Mm-hmm.
who met Abraham, returning from the slaughter of kings and blessed him.
Right. Ooh, Abraham. So Abraham was the only man that the Lord was dealing with on the planet, right? He told him to leave his father's house. I got something better for you. But then Abraham went to the slaughter of the kings. He slaughtered the kings, and he had a whole treasure chest, couple treasure chests full of loot, full of spoil, right? And he ran across a guy named Melchizedek, and Melchizedek blessed him. I thought Abraham was the highest ranking man. Keep reading.
Okay, verse 2. To whom also Abraham gave a 10th part of all. First, being by interpretation, king of righteousness.
Oh, you know how they keep using that word king, right? It says a blessed in the 10th part, 10%. Abraham paid Melchizedek tithes. Then he told him, yeah, he's the king of righteousness, the king of Salem. Taziar, who's your king?
My king? Christ.
Who's that 5th person that Christ came as? Melchizedek.
I know that.
You know it now. Abraham, Melchizedek, Isaac, Solomon, Christ. Who else going to outrank Abraham? That's why he got 10%. Because in the spirit, Melchizedek was Christ. Keep reading though. It's going to tell you. It's going to tell you. You got to learn how to read the Bible. You dig what I'm saying? Go ahead.
First being by interpretation, king of righteousness, and after that also king of Salem.
Uh-huh.
Which is king of peace.
Who's the king of peace?
Christ.
It gave you all the titles of Melchizedek. But then it solidified it by saying the king of peace. Who's the king of peace? Who's the king of peace? Is Christ. That's his 5 appearances in the Bible. What y'all do? All right. You said what?
You want to continue?
No, give me Ecclesiasticus 38:24. We're gonna end it with this. 38 and 24. We're gonna end it. We're gonna end it with these because that's the point of tithing. The point of tithing is to take care of the priesthood. They got to take care of the priesthood, bro.
28 what?
Since we 28 and 20, 38, 24. Since when you call, right, and you need something, right? We take care of that, don't we? What about you, Taziar? You know, I sit on the phone with you hours.
Yeah.
Don't we take care of that, right? That's what I'm saying. So how come we can't get 10%? Why can't we send that 10% to Commanding General Yohana? So he can do whatever he needs to do with it to take care of the priesthood. You know, he pays brothers rents. You know, I'm talking about doctor's bills, rents, diapers for babies, swing sets, whatever the babies need nowadays. Similac, baby milk, baby bottles, wipes, you know what I mean? Whatever, like that. That's what he uses it for. To take care of stuff. I want to say take care of so bad, but go ahead.
Okay. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38, verse 24. The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure.
Right.
And he that hath little business shall become wise.
Right. Because we got a little business. Because our business is the Lord, work of the Lord. We ain't got no money in our pocket, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Little business.
Okay, verse 25. How can he get wisdom that holdeth the plow?
The plow.
Plow.
Right. How can I be working all the time and still get this wisdom? If I'm holding the plow, how can I be out here feeding the homeless and doing the McDougal projects, you know what I'm talking about, in North Carolina? How can we be doing that at the migrant center, right? If we holding the plow at work at the slave all the time? What's the best availability? What's the best ability, Taziar? Nope. The best ability is availability to do the work.
You said the best ability?
Is availability. To be available. Go ahead.
Okay. And that glorieth in the gold, that driveth oxen, and is occupied in the labors, and whose talk is of bullocks.
Right. How can I get the wisdom, if I'm always if I'm always at the slave? If I'm always trying to get money and get things to eat. Right? How can the priest, how can the Levites, or how can the priests take care of the temple, the people? You know what I'm talking about? And they ain't got no inheritance. That's why they need to be taken care of. Does that make sense? What's 10%? Well, it's just money, which we like to look into our what's the name and see big numbers in our bank account. That's what we like to see, right? Oh, my bank account, fat boy. When them bombs drop, you ain't gonna be able to get that money out your bank account. Terrible. That's truth. That's real though. That's real though. You're gonna be in there trying to. You're gonna go to the ATM. It's your funds. You ain't gonna be able to get that money. That money it's just lost to the bank now. It's terrible, right? It's a terrible way. You thinking about it now, right? When them bombs drop, World War III hit, ain't nothing gonna work. You're gonna be like, damn, I've been GPSing how to get everywhere. Oh Lord, I need help. Oh Lord, I don't know how to get nowhere. You don't know how to get nowhere. You know what I'm talking about? Name of the game is Pay Your Tithes. I pass the class over to Priest and Officer Taziar. Come on. Let's get her done. Good.
So the ISUPK security announcements. Where the ISUPK started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Ma'asharah means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. It's the closing of the Feast of First Fruits. This takes place on Monday, June 17, 2024. Start before sundown. You can find this in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verses 10 through 22. Reminder to all brothers that want to be a trooper in the school, you're required to wear all black. That includes boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And that concludes the ISUPK security announcements.
You better not fold that binder back.
I'm doing it?
Yeah.
And with that, in original Muslim, we're going to start, turn to east.
Turn to face the east.
Turn to face the east. I'm going to say the Lord's prayer, and the last one for us. Abinawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malafka, Aba'ah, Batzayka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Natananawa, Akam, Ka, Yawam, Wasalakinawa, Abawatinawa, Wasalakinawa, Kabawatinawa, Wa'ala'ah, Taba'ayinawa, Anasaiwan, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wa'ala, Wataparat, I will love you. Amen.
Then we're going to do the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father,
which
art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done
In earth,
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts,
Forgive us our debts
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
Lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom
and the power,
and the power
and the glory,
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
All right, sorry, turn face front. All right, we're going to do one courtesy so you can be seated. We're going to do one courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Amad Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakam. Yadi Matah. Since you can stand. Sorry, turn face sisters. Men of Israel, Amad Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Yadi Matah. Class dismissed.